Do you like tea in your fragrance? Then I think you will enjoy today's review I got for you. Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel Intellectual Sense. My name is Divjot. In today's review I've got House of Nishane and the name of the fragrance is Wulóng Chá. Now this particular fragrance has got a bit of a cult following in Fragcom, especially if you are into tea note. A lot of people love tea note in perfumery and there are not many tea based fragrances you will find. Now the word Wūlóng Chá in Chinese means black dragon tea, and cha is also a slang in English for chai, which is a Hindi word. So this is definitely a tea based fragrance. Let's see if there are other notes beside tea in this. Now this fragrance was created by Lee, who is the perfumer of this particular perfume, who has created most of the perfumes from this particular house. So we will start with the presentation first. Now if you look into the box, box has got off-white color, peachy color to it with the name of the house of Nishane, and it's an extractive perfume. That means it has more than 20% of oil concentration. On the back I see the name of Wūlóng Chá, and also this is a 50 ml bottle, and side there are some stickers, basic a celebration kind of which is happening. Now as you open up the box you see a card. Now if you open up this particular card you will see there is a card for Wulóng Chá with the notes. There is some picture with the name like tea and some figs which have been served. Fig is a note which will be utilized in this particular perfume, and the other card has got all the perfume from House of Nishane. Now if you look into the box is pretty good, and the bottle sits very tightly. Now if you take the bottle out, the bottle is not so good, I will say, because the presentation, it's very simplistic presentation. Now if you look into the price of it of 12,800 rupees for 50 ml, I expected better presentation than what I am seeing. Basically it's a decant bottle with a fancy sticker. The cap is alright, it's a heavy cap. The cap could be better. There's only the name of Nishane which comes on the cap. And sprayer is pretty good. The sprayer and the box is pretty good, but the bottle presentation is not up to the mark for the price point. I've seen people providing better presentation in 2,000 rupees and 3,000 rupees, and they're asking for about 13,000 rupees for 50 ml. I think the bottle presentation can be better. Their new presentation is much better. That looks like a luxury presentation, but this one not so much. So I will give this 6 out of 10 on overall presentation. Now let's start with the review of this particular fragrance. Now let me spray a couple of sprays of it. Wow, what a beautiful opening this particular fragrance has got. There's got bergamot in it, there's got orange in it, there's slight green aspect to this particular fragrance also. The opening is so wonderful, perfect for summers. It projects very heavy. Now as it moves from opening, you start smelling the accord of tea, which is the main star of this particular perfume. Now originally when I bought this particular perfume back in 2017, I thought this was more of a green tea fragrance. Now if you know about your tea, if you look into the tea leaf, if you consume the tea leaf in original form, it's more of a green tea. If you oxidize and ferment it, it becomes more of a black tea, which we Indians mostly consume. I believe this is a black tea acting as a green tea with that green notes which are there present along with the tea accord. It's very beautiful, it's very relaxing. It helps you relax, and the tea note, like I said, is an extremely relaxing note. Now I've seen a couple of reviews of this particular fragrance. No one talks about the accord of fig. I believe fig plays an extremely big part in the base of this particular perfume. Fig along with tea accord. Fig is a great note for summers, and tea is also a great note for accord, for summers also. And they are blended very beautifully by Lee, in my opinion. And good part about this particular perfume is that it's perfect for summers, it's relaxing, and it projects heavy. Like a couple of feet away, you will be able to smell. Everyone will be asking you, what are you wearing? Which is, smelling so great in summers. And it is projecting a lot, because generally the summer fragrances don't project a lot. This lasts total of about 8 hours, and it's mostly linear fragrance. Once the T accord comes along with the fig accord, it kind of remains the same. It does not change a lot, which is fine. So do I recommend this particular fragrance? Now that all depends upon the price you buy this particular perfume. For retail about 12,800 rupees, I am not too sure if I could recommend for that particular price. But in the grey market, this particular house and this particular perfume has got a great price point. So around 6,000 rupees if you get for around that price for 50 ml with full retail, I believe this is a great perfume to have in your collection, especially for summers, and especially if you're one of those people who likes heavy projecting perfumes for summers. Now this particular house is carried by the store of MDP, which is available in India, so you can go to that particular store, you can sample it, and if you want to buy it retail, you can go for it. There is an alternative to this particular fragrance called Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden. That is a very good perfume, more lemony notes which are coming into that perfume, but it's a good alternative at a fraction of a cost also. And recently when I did a clone video, I recommended few clones which smell very good of what you smell in Wūlóng Chá. It's a very close clones which I recommended recently. So it all depends upon your mood. I believe personally I enjoy this particular fragrance. It's not the top Nishane in my collection, but certainly in top 5. So yeah, it's a great perfume for summers. And guys, this is my review. I hope you like it, and if you liked it, then subscribe and like. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Cheers.